A political storm is brewing over the handling of a high-profile spy case, with accusations flying and fingers pointing. But who's telling the truth? The shocking revelation: the Education Secretary has dropped a bombshell, claiming that a top security advisor, Jonathan Powell, was not involved in the evidence-gathering process for a failed case against two alleged Chinese spies. This statement contradicts the conservatives' suggestion that Powell influenced the outcome by withholding crucial evidence from prosecutors. The case unravels. Charges against Christopher Cash and Christopher Berry, who deny spying for China, were dropped, causing an uproar. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson assured the public that Powell had no discussions about the case's substance or evidence. She expressed disappointment in the case's collapse and shifted the responsibility to the Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, for an explanation. A rare intervention. In an unusual move, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Stephen Parkinson, revealed that the trial's collapse resulted from the government's failure to provide evidence of China's threat to national security. This statement contradicts the government's previous denial of any ministerial involvement in the case's collapse. The opposition strikes back. The conservatives are demanding answers, accusing Powell of withholding evidence due to his alleged pro-Beijing stance. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp called for transparency, urging the government to disclose information about China's threat during the 2021 to 2023 period. He hinted at Powell's potential resignation if found responsible. The Prime Minister's defense: the PM defended their position, arguing that they relied on the previous conservative government's stance, which labeled China an epoch-defining challenge. They emphasized the need to prosecute based on the circumstances at the time of the alleged offense, directing attention to the then-ruling Tory government's policies. Controversy deepens, but here's where it gets controversial. Former conservative ministers and advisors claim there was no official threat designation for China, despite a document with hundreds of examples of Chinese activities posing a threat to the UK. They cite the Ministry of Defense hack, suspected to be China's doing, as one of many incidents. The opposition's counterattack: the Liberal Democrats criticize the government's China policy, arguing it jeopardizes national security. They oppose the new Chinese embassy in London, fearing it can facilitate industrial-scale espionage. Callum Miller, their foreign affairs spokesman, warned of the potential risks. The accused and the law. Cash and Berry, charged under the Official Secrets Act in 2024, were accused of sharing sensitive information. However, the prosecution's case fell apart last month due to insufficient evidence, according to the Director of Public Prosecutions. The plot thickens. With conflicting statements and accusations, the public is left wondering, was there a cover-up? Did political agendas influence the case's outcome? And what does this mean for UK-China relations? Share your thoughts below, but remember to keep the discussion respectful and evidence-based.